Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have not been here before, my name is Racquel, and for those of you who have, and thank you so much for all of the shares, the likes, the subscribes, whatever you guys did, you boosted me up. So thank you so much. I couldn't be more appreciative or grateful for that. So thank you. This is the weekend Picka pile for November 8th through the 10th. So whatever is going on here, for those of you who are new to the Picka piles, you just need to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, clear your mind, and then when you open your eyes, pick the 2 piles or 3 piles or 1 pile, whatever piles jump out at you. That's your message. That's what you need to hear. Now, this is the message that you need to hear for this weekend. So when you're clearing your mind, maybe just ask, what message do I most need to hear this weekend, or something like that. I'm going to bring the camera down so that way you can pick the pile. I'm not going to talk when it's down, so because of sound purposes. I've tried to redo the sound in this room, and it's not working. I don't understand. I put stuff up there, soundproofing, and it's not improving my sound quality. So I have no idea. Yeah, so I'm going to move the camera down. I'm going to let you select the piles. That I will put timestamps in the description box and in the comments below for each pile. And then you can go ahead and click the pile and skip right to it. But I'm going to bring it down so that I'm going to pause it and bring it down and let it go for a couple of seconds so you can pause it. Well, I hope you got your pile. I'm going to go ahead and get right into these. And because of the sound quality, I can't show you the cards as I read them. For some reason, when I bring my camera down to show you the cards, it echoes weird, or like, I think it's because my voice bounces, off the table and back up onto the camera or something like that. I don't know. So I'm going to just have to hold them up for you until I can figure out the sound stuff better. All right. Okay. So let's get on. All right. So this is for those of you who picked pile 1. This is your reading. This is your weekend reading. Now, just keep in mind that these energies can be reversed. If this is not resonating with you, it might be that there is somebody in your life of significance that this will resonate for, that you might need to help this weekend. So if this is not resonating with you, but you pick this, it's because you need to be aware of what's going on, because it's it might be happening to somebody around you that you greatly care about. All right? Okay. So the main message for this weekend for group 1 is, forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. 4 and 1 is 5. So 5 is like conflict or competition, something that happens that you need to overcome. And what's happening here is that the person that is going through this, whether this be you or be somebody in your environment that you know, it's like sorry about that. My daughter came home. But forget who you are. All right. So this is somebody that's going through through a hard time in life right now. And maybe it's somebody that has forgotten who they were in the past because they were bound to something, or bound to someone, or bound to a habit, or just bound to something that wasn't good for them, and they forgot who they were. But it's like, after they've gone through this, after they've gone through the fire, it's like now they realize who they are. They are forgetting their old ways, how they used to be, and it's like they're emerging and they're becoming a new person, but a new person in a positive way. One where all the old bad conditioning falls away so that new conditioning can come up. It's kind of like the Tower card. You know how that just like flew out of my hand. It's kind of like the Tower card. You know, walls have to come crumbling down. You know, old conditioning, old buildings have to come crumbling down in order to build a newer, more stable one, right? So that's what this is. That's what this card is. It's like the Tower in traditional tarot. So something is happening to someone around you, or something is going to happen to you that's going to make you rethink your old ways of thinking. It's going to make you kind of break down that conditioning that's been ingrained into your head. Okay? We've got Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Now, this is what this is about. This is about surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded individuals who will give you as much as you give them. It's like a give and take, an equal give and take, equal partnerships. Okay? If this is a love situation, this is about finding that lover or that person who gives to the relationship as much as you do. Okay? It's an equal, even exchange here. If this is about work relationships, if this is about family relationships, it's just saying that, you know, certain family members you might find yourself flocking to because they give you equal give and take. It's like an equal exchange of energy there. All right? You are not alone during this process. That's another thing that your guardian angels want you to know, that they have your back, that they're there for you during this time, this difficult time. Because a lot of you, you're being conditioned, all of your old conditioning, especially if it's like a habit or a person that you are like attached to, something that is negative, something that is toxic, it's like that's being stripped away. And, you know, the Tower moment might not happen this weekend, but whatever happens this weekend, because like I said, these are not time sensitive, even though I say it's the weekend of the 8th through the 10th. If you watch this after, that's when you need to see it. That's when you need to get the message. But whatever happens this weekend is going to add to this Tower moment. It's going to add to the breakdown of your conditioning. Whatever person or toxic situation you've gotten in that has conditioned you not to be yourself, that's going to fall away, and you are going to see the real you and remember who you are. You're going to forget about that past badness. It's like you don't want that past badness following you into a better future, right? So you want that to fall away. You want to forget that. You want to leave that in the past. And whatever is happening this weekend, it's like you've got people around you. Maybe this is the weekend where you realize that you have people around you that love you just as much as you love them, that are worthy of your love. That are worthy of your love. And it's like you finally realize, oh, I don't need to be bound to this thing anymore, or I don't need to be bound to this person anymore because I have these people here that will help and support me through the situation. All right, you're not alone. All right, so your tarot is the Devil. So like I said, addiction, being bound to something or bound to someone. This could be being bound to an obsessive partner or an abusive partner or a partner that is toxic, that maybe gets you into some bad habits, or you're stuck in some bad habits with them. It's like being attached to a habit or a person, just like I said with this. But this is falling away. Do you understand? You're forgetting this. You want to leave this in the past. You don't want this to come forward because you have now, this weekend, realized and discovered this. You've discovered there's somebody that's going to give you as much as you give them and is going to help you. Somebody that you can rely on, that you don't have to feel so alone. Whereas right here, you might have felt alone because you might have felt beneath this person or beneath this habit, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's get some. All right, so we're going to break this down with the tarot. This is from my legacy deck, and all of my decks will be listed in the description box below. God, I can't talk today. Dang Mercury retrograde, I tell you. You know, and this person, for some of you, I'm picking up and I'm feeling it's a past person. Somebody coming back, because Spirit did say retrograde, and I'm feeling, you know, when we have retrogrades, lots of things from our past come back up. So this could be a family member that you haven't seen in a while, returning home and like kind of kicking your butt into gear to let old habits or old things fall away. Or this could be a past lover or a past friend that you haven't seen in a while or haven't talked to in a while, coming back in and saying, hey, I got your back. You're too good for this. You don't deserve to have to go through all of this. You know, I've got your back. I will help you out through this. And it's like this weekend is like when you realize, hey, I do have a way to get out of this situation. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. Bottom of the deck. I always do that with these. Oh, no, that was the right one. All right. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Wands. So this is something new, a new passion, something new drive, new willingness, new willfulness. And you know, when it is with this, because this is forget who you are, because who you are right now is not your best self. This is you having new drive to overcome what you were or what you are, and putting you and giving you new drive, new ambition to become somebody better. Trading your old energy out so that your new energy can come in, your new passion, your new drive, the new ways to get you out of this, whatever the situation is that has you chained or tied down or bound to, whatever toxic situation this is. It's like a new drive to get out of it, new ambition. Could be, like I said, it could be somebody that comes in and says, here, I got you back. Or it just could be, you know, you finally letting go of all that old energy so that new energy can return to you. Your old self can return to you. That's, you know, retrograde. The returning of somebody, right? Doesn't mean it has to be a physical person. It could be a returning of your old self, the self that you were before you were in this situation right here. Okay? Whatever the case may be, embrace it, because this is going to help you get out of this situation. We've got Four of Cups. Yeah, so in this deck, you see how normally in the Four of Cups decks, this person's looking at these cups, doesn't even acknowledge this cup up here, right? This one, he's not even looking at these. He's looking at that. So what this is telling me, it's like you're coming to the state where you're seeing that whatever situation you're in right now is not fulfilling for you. And it's like some type of news comes in, and it's like you finally see what can be fulfilling for you. How to get out of this situation, what cup to take. You know what I mean? It's like you wanting that cup, you wanting out of the situation, you wanting to be fulfilled, and finally seeing how you can be fulfilled. Okay? All right, so then we've got Judgment, answering a higher calling. You were not meant to be stuck in this situation. In this situation where there's toxicity, there's neglect of yourself, there's neglect of your self-worth, there's diminishing of yourself, it's just all bad, all bad. You don't need to be in that situation. Right now, you are being asked to look at that other cup that's in front of you and to answer that call, because there's so much more in store for you. And whatever this is that you're going through, I feel like you're going to help somebody else out later. You're going to help somebody else out later that's going to have the same problem. So it's like, now you need to get straight with yourself. Don't worry about getting straight with that person or that habit that has you tied down. Worry about getting straight with yourself. Okay? Worry about letting go of something that you no longer need and answering that call for something that you know your soul needs. Okay? It's like your soul is being called to transition right now. Your soul is being called to pick yourself out of this situation. Okay? And whether you receive help or you do it on your own, it's something that's going to be fulfilling for you. Okay? We've got the Four of Swords. So this is like meditation. This is like taking time to really think on it. And you know, we've got the Crow right here with the rose. So it's like once she wakes up, it's like a new beauty is going to come about her. All right? Or him. Is this a him? This is a him. Oops. But crows mean transformation. So this is like a transformation, a type of turning point for you, okay? You need to really take that time, think, is this where I want my life to be? Feel, is this really where I need to be? Am I depressed here or am I happy here? Am I only happy here when I'm doing something that's toxic to my body? Or am I happy here, or could I be happy over there without having to do anything toxic to my body? Stuff like that, okay? It's like really like inner reflection, inner soul reflection, okay? And for some of you, you really need to take a look at your physical health as well. I'm getting that too. If you haven't seen, hold on, I just dropped some cards. If you haven't seen my Taurus in our full moon in Taurus weekend Picka pile, you should go check that out, because there was one of those piles said something about health, and I feel like it's saying the similar thing. It's saying that you need to really look at what you're doing right now, what you're trapped to, what you're attached to, because it's not healthy and it's affecting your health, okay? You gotta have love for your body, okay? The Four of Swords fell underneath the Devil, so that's like you needing to cut those cords. You needing to take a step away or step back, a break from whatever toxicity that is that's got you chained and pinned and not feeling like yourself. You need to take a step back from that in order to move forward. Okay, and then we've got Justice as your final card, and it falls right underneath the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. All right? Now look, you see that there's two, this isn't like any normal Libra card. There's two women on this card, all right? One's holding a sword and one's holding documents, okay? So this is like keeping promise to yourself. Knowing the drive, and when it comes out with the Ace of Wands here, I get the feeling like it's, you know where you want to go, you know the direction you want to go in, and you need to keep that proper balance and that proper drive alive. All right? Some of you might be caught up in a contract with this person, so just make sure you overlook any type of contract before you sign off on it. This is about regaining balance with yourself. This is about regaining mental clarity and spiritual clarity, soul clarity. Becoming imbalanced with your body and your soul. This is definitely about transformation. letting your old self fall away so that your new self can emerge. It's not really your new self, though. It's like you coming back to yourself. Coming back to yourself, back to the person you were before this popped up and destroyed everything. All right? You have people on your side. You are not alone. And your goodbye quote is, love is your energy. Okay? Love for yourself is your energy. All right? Once you love yourself, nobody can hurt you. Nobody. And I promise you that. Because once you stop putting your self-worth in other people and you realize the self-worth that you have within you and you love yourself, then it's like, ain't nobody can take that away. Nobody can take that away. All right? And that's what this is about. It's about transforming this. It's about transforming you, about you being able to refill your own cup, okay? About you detaching from those toxic things, from you starting to love yourself again, to equal give and exchange energy here. You know, we got 2 balances, actually 3 balanced cards here. So it's all about you finding balance here. It really is. You need to find balance between your soul and what's in your physical world and how you treat your physical body. All right? Well, if that resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. And I thank you all for coming. If this is the last time I see you until my November loves come out, then I will see you in your November love video. For those of you who have picked either pile 2 or 3, I will see you over there. Bye. Hi everyone. This is for those of you who picked pile 2. So this is your weekend reading if you picked pile 2. All right. So going into this weekend from the 8th to the 10th, like I said, you can reverse these energies. If you've picked this pile and it doesn't feel like it resonates with you, it probably resonates with somebody that's around you. And you're being told this because they're going through this. All right. Also, please keep in mind, these are not date sensitive, even though I say the 8th through the 10th, the weekend, you know, the weekend of. If you're seeing this after, that's when you need to hear the message. The universe has a weird way of doing that. Also, you can reverse the energies, like I said. And, if it doesn't completely come true this weekend, you will see that whatever I said that you picked, it might not resonate this weekend, but the beginnings of it might start or have started this weekend. And you will see later on down the road that actually it can be traced back to this weekend is when it started. All right? Okay. So let's get on with it. We've got, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. 4 and 4. 4 and 4 is 8. So 8, that's about change. It's about movement. It's about moving forward, right? 4 is about stability. You can't be in that past thinking that yes, it was stable, whatever. But you cannot go back there. You have to move forward, okay? 44, some of you might want to look up that number. That could be of significance to you. But you can't go back to yesterday. All right? Look at the 3 eyes. Use your intuition. And look, it even looks like she has a contact under there. Don't see through rose-colored glasses about the past, okay? There were things that happened in the past, and the reason why they happened is to grow you, all right? You do not want to go back to yesterday, even if you do see all the good, all the happiness that was there, all right? Life is about progression. Life is about growth. Life is not about staying in one spot for too long, All right? We are here to grow our souls. You cannot go back to yesterday. Something new is coming for you. Be in the present right now. Some of you might be spending too much time reminiscing about the past that you forget to live in the now. You forget to live in today. Okay? We've got unleash the wild within, She-Wolf. All right? Some of you have to realize that life is about, embracing new things, okay? Going for new things, doing things spontaneously so that you can learn lessons from the things that you do, okay? So this is all about, getting back to your roots, being that person that you want to be, okay? You can't go back to who you were yesterday. You can only be who you are now. So unleash who you are now. Who is it that you are now? Let that person go. Let that person's freak flag or whatever fly free, all right? Stag, trust and thrive. Like I said, these are messages right here from your ancestors. This is what your ancestors want you to know about not going back to yesterday, okay? You have to trust that things are going to progress and you're going to thrive. You have to trust that something's going to come along and make the situation better. You have to trust in your own abilities, in your own self, to make things better, okay? You have what it takes. You have what it takes, okay? That's what this card is saying. You have what it takes. So don't focus on what's in the past. Focus on what's in the present. What can you do now? Who have you become now? Who do you want to unleash on the world? Okay? We've got justice in the reverse. So some of you are feeling very unbalanced. And the reason why you're feeling unbalanced this weekend is because you're reminiscing too much on the past. You're not focusing on the future. You're living too much in the past. Okay? You're not growing. You're not evolving. You're not changing because you refuse to. You want to stay stuck in past patterns, past habits, past memories. Whether they're good or bad is yet to be determined, or however it resonates with you. But it's like you're so stuck in the past and you can't move forward. So you can't have this proper balance. You're feeling unbalanced, okay? It's okay to reminisce and think about the past and remember who we were in the past. That's fine. But we can't forget about what's going on in the present. You've got to have a proper balance there between past and present. Okay? Let's get some tarot to break this down a little bit further. And we'll see what this justice in reverse is about. What is this justice in reverse about? Along with the she-wolf in regards to you can't go back to yesterday. That was a long question. Spirits, my guys, what does this mean for those who picked pile 2? Please and thank you, my soul family. Oh, okay. So I just heard a little clip of an argument for somebody out there, not who it was, but someone said, and they yelled it, you had enough time to do this. You had enough time to do this. And then the other person said, I need more time. I need more time. And then the other person said, you had enough time to do this. So, procrastination is what I'm picking off of that as well. I'm feeling procrastination. I'm feeling like somebody's getting mad at their child here as well for procrastinating on college applications or some type of college loan, and they missed the deadline, or they didn't get the loan, or they didn't get into that college, or something like that along those lines, that nature, because the child procrastinated in doing it, and now the parents are upset. I'm getting that for somebody out there as well. I'm feeling like somebody does not want to grow up here. I'm feeling like somebody does not want to grow up and evolve. I feel like someone procrastinates a lot. And I'm feeling low vibe, low energy, like they're either not getting enough sleep, or they don't have the right things in their diet. But it's making them kind of want to like just lay around and be lazy and only have fun. But I feel like the person that wants to have fun, it's like they feel like they can't have fun. They feel like somebody's clipped their wings. So it's like a two-way street here. All right, one more shuffle and then I'll cut. I feel like it's a two-way street here. I feel like one is being overburdened and hounded, and it's like they've clipped their wings, and then the other one is like trying to force this person to grow up, to mature, to stop being a child and stop reminiscing on the past and actually advance themselves and grow themselves for the future. And it's like, I feel like the frustration on that person's part, but I also feel like the procrastination on the other person's part is because this other person expects so much out of them that they don't want to do it. It's like they have no energy to do it because they try to keep giving their best, but no matter how much they give, the other person isn't happy or satisfied. And that's making the other person unbalanced. Okay, so Justice. Is this in the right? Yeah, okay. Justice in reverse. We've got the Four of Wands in reverse to clarify that. So, yeah, this is like the explosion already happened. Okay, this is somebody who is unbalanced and unstable. This is somebody who keeps thinking back to yesterday. All right. This is somebody who doesn't acknowledge that they need to grow up. This is somebody who thinks that they're always going to be stable no matter what. They're not very future forward thinkers. And because of that, they're not balanced. This also could be somebody, could also mean somebody going to jail. I did get that. You know, somebody doing old habits that sends them back to jail is what I'm getting. That's just for some of you out there. It might not apply to all of you, but that's what I got. All right. So we've got Three of Coins. So this goes right over. You can't go back to yesterday. So this is somebody that during this weekend, they might need help. They might need help to acknowledge that, hey, you can't be this type of person forever. You need to grow up. You need to live in the moment. You need to think about your future. You need to work hard. Okay? This is somebody who has all the tools of the trade, but needs that extra push, that extra motivation, maybe a couple of friends coming to them and giving them some sound advice. All right? All right, we've got the Queen of Swords underneath She-Wolf. And Okay, so the Queen of Swords, this could be somebody in your environment, or this could be you. This is a Libra energy. The Queen of Swords to me as a reader, and you know, it's in normal tarot decks too, but Queen of Swords is Libra. So this could be a Libra. This is somebody that's not going to be putting up with the bullshit. This could be, I'm getting like a motherly figure, like, you know, giving tough love. I'm feeling tough love, coming out of this person as well. I feel like this person is like in a group of friends and says what every single friend means about this one person that won't grow up and get their act together. And if this is the person who won't grow up and get their butt together, is watching this, this is saying you really need to grow yourself. I'm not saying that you are infantile or anything like that. What I'm saying is that you can't be the old person that you were. It's time for you to advance. It's time for you to move up to the next level. And I feel like you're going to get some tough love from a Libra friend or somebody who has Libra-like qualities. The Queen of Swords has a sharp tongue. And when she feels like somebody is not doing their best, if she feels like somebody has betrayed her, she is not afraid to say it. All right. I very well do think either you are a Libra or you are dealing with a Libra here, because we've got the Queen of Swords and we've also got Justice. All right. So you could very well be dealing with a Libra or be a Libra. All right. And then we've got more swords. 5 of Swords underneath the Justice in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody that is not listening. This is somebody that is not listening. This is somebody that feels like they are entitled. They feel like they are right. They feel like nothing has to change, that their opinion counts more than everybody else's, okay? And it's time for them to grow up and mature a little bit within their own soul self. I know I'm going to get a lot of bad comments on this one. 5 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Wands. All right. This falls underneath the 4 of Wands. So this is about heavy competition. This person, I feel, and there's 2 5s here. So that's also a number of progression. So I feel like this person is going to finally realize this weekend. I do feel like there's going to be some type of blow up where somebody unleashes this wild within. And I feel like it's the Libra or the other air sign or the person that has Libra-like qualities. They unleash their wild and tell this person how everything goes down. They tell this person exactly how they feel, exactly how their friends feel, about this situation and about how this person needs to overcome it. Okay. But I feel like they do it because they want this person to thrive. They want this person to trust that they in themselves and to stop procrastinating and to get on with the show, get on with it, you know? But I feel like this other person feels like they're in heavy competition with this person. It's like their ego gets attacked. This person's ego gets attacked. This person's ego gets attacked by this person. But I feel like I feel like that kind of has to happen in order for this person to ask for guidance. And if you are dealing with this type of person, you might need to ask for guidance as well. But whatever the case may be here, some type of guidance needs to be asked for. And you need to trust that it's going to come in. Okay? All right, group 2. Well, that's all I have for you. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. If you did not pick pile 3, I will see you in my November love videos. If you did pick pile 3, I will see you right over there. Bye. Okay, group 3. I'm taking a look at the cards right here, and I just have to say that sometimes Spirit has a sense of humor. So, for anybody who picked pile 3 but was not drawn to pile 2, please go watch pile 2, because it's probably going to have pretty much the same. I don't think it's the same message, but there might be something in there that can help you with this. All right? So pile 3, and this is your reading. All right, so growing up, 1 and 7 is 8. Wanting to grow in experience. So this is somebody that wants to grow. This is somebody that wants to move on. Rejection of perpetual youth. Someone who does not want to live in yesterday. Somebody who wants to live in the now and who wants to live for the future. This is somebody growing up, growing past things, growing past childish things, going past the immature things, growing past procrastination, and actually working towards what they want to achieve in life. Okay, that's what this person is about here. All right, but you need to see beyond your current situation here, because while you might have the needs or the means, you might have the means and the wants and the desires to reach a certain level of status or a certain level of growth. Not everybody wants to do that or needs to do that, okay? There is something here that you are not seeing when it comes to your growth. But once you see that, you need to hold your space, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that what you think, feel, and want and desire is wrong. Hold your space, okay? That's what you need to do. Those are the messages from the ancestors there. You need to see beyond the current situation. Not everybody can come with you where you're going or where you're ascending to or where you're growing to. Not everybody can go there, all right? But you need to, just because not everybody can go there doesn't mean the people that can't go there are less worthy, okay? It just means they haven't reached that level yet of wanting and needing to grow beyond their current situation, all right? But once you get there, you need to hold that space, because your beliefs, your truths, whatever you have accomplished, whatever you've learned, whatever you know, whatever you've seen, and you were, enlightened on, that doesn't make you better than anybody else, but that does give you a more broader perspective. It allows you to help those that need to be helped. All right, the tarot, we have the Star card. This is the card of Aquarius. All right. So, if you're an Aquarius or a Libra, and the reason why I say Libra is because, like I said, sometimes my guides have a sense of humor with me. You just need to go watch the second pile. But, okay, so this is about all the stars aligning for you. This is about, it's your time. It's your time to grow. It's your time to move up the ladder. It's your time to leave childish things behind. You've done the inner work. You've done the growth. You feel the growth. And it's like now your stars are aligning. Like maybe you've been wishing and praying for a certain thing to come in to help you grow or to elevate you to a different status. And it's like it's coming in. Your stars are aligning. You've poured all this work, all this hard energy into it. And now it's finally coming back for you. All right. You're finally seeing that success that you need. Whether it's a little small success towards your main goal or your major goal, you're starting to see that come in right now. Okay. But hold your space. Stay rooted. Stay grounded in yourself. Okay. Stay grounded in who you are as a person. Don't let things go to your head. Don't let your ego take over. All right? See beyond the current situation. Just because you're moving up in the world doesn't mean that everybody is going to be moving up. Okay? And that doesn't mean that you're better than them. It does not mean that you're better than them. It just means that you've put in the work. Okay? You might have to go back and help a couple of people. Don't let your ego get in the way. All right, so soul family. What is this star about with see beyond the current situation, hold the space, and growing up? For those who picked pile 3, please and thank you, my soul family. I see a clashing of heads here. I do see some upset. I hear some crying. And I feel like it's somebody delivering cold, hard truth to another person. Like I said, I think 2 and 3's readings are tied. One is one person and the other is the other person. So you might want to go watch pile 2's selection. All right. One more shuffle and then I'll cut here. Okay. So the star. We've got the 5 of Swords. Yeah, somebody not wanting to let go of something and somebody being stubborn and thinking that they're a know-it-all. And you know what's funny is that this card came up in the second pile as well. So yeah, definitely go check out the second pile pick. Swords, it's an air sign. Pile number 2 had Justice in the reverse, which is an air sign, which is a Libra. So some of you could be Aquarius Libra, or Aquarius Libra matches, or a Libra is dealing with an Aquarius, or an Aquarius is dealing with a Libra. But for whatever it is, air sign not included. This is somebody who is sticking to their morals, to their guns, who thinks they know it all and have it all. All right. Now this could be you going into battle mentally with somebody who isn't on the same mental level as you, because you've already grown up and you've already surpassed it. So it's like no matter what you say, it's falling on deaf ears to them. Okay, and that's why they're asking you to see beyond your current situation and to hold your own space. It's okay to want to give that person some motivation or some kick in the pants to get their stuff in gear and get their act together. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't take it too far. Don't take it to extremes. See beyond the whole situation. See your half, their half, and how other people look at them. See it all areas of the spectrum before you come to that person and try to impart your knowledge on them. Page of Swords underneath, growing up. So yeah, this is you with new mental mindset. This is you having mental clarity. This could be a message coming in that like wakes you up or snaps you awake, and it's like, oh my God, you know, I would have reacted a different way had I heard that news a while ago. I've grown so much. This is some type of new mental clarity or new information coming in that makes you realize that you have grown a little. And you now have the power to see beyond the current situation. You now can hold your ground, okay? You can impart wisdom, but not not impart it too much. I don't want to say that because I feel like there may be a chance here that you might try to force your opinion or your will on this person way too much. It's because you have new mental clarity and some type of message came in. Maybe if you're a teenager, it's like, and you're applying for college, it's like that college, you get accepted to that one college. And maybe you're waiting for your friend to get accepted as well, but they didn't because they didn't put in the effort. They didn't mail out the application, and it's like, what is the matter with you? Stop living in high school. We need to move on to college. We're going on to college. You know, it's like that type of mentality. But it's like you browbeating them. So just be careful that you don't do that. All right. Underneath here, we've got the 9 of Swords. So see how in this card, it's like a bunch of little things going into her ear? I feel like this is you listening to too much talk or gossip from other people. And it's like you're hearing all these different things about this person. And it's like you're letting it go to your head. Okay? It's like you're hearing all these little things and you're wondering if they're true. It might be keeping you up at night because it's like, do I believe the gossip? But it's like people putting little spiders in your ear. Like I'm feeling like spiders in my ear, like gossip, like spiders in my ear. And it's like not everything that is said is true about this person. All right? You need to see beyond the current situation here. Not everything about this person said about this person is true. Not everything that's said about you. And it could be some of you are afraid that other people are talking about you or spreading lies or worries about you. You need to see beyond the current situation and realize that it doesn't really matter because you've grown up enough to not let whatever they say affect you. You do you. All right. So we've got the 8 of Wands. So more communication here. Also travel. Underneath the star. So this is, I feel like, I'm getting college off of this. I feel like some of you are going away to college. You're finally getting into that dream college that you wanted. Or you'd be surprised at where you're being taken. I feel like for some of you, it's like you want a certain thing. You're growing up, you want to go about life in a certain way. But then, bam, this information comes in. It kind of gives you a little bit of anxiety, but it takes you on a whole new, different spin. Some of you might actually have to get up and travel, physically get up and move, or hop ship. But this is going along with your destiny. This is what was written in your stars. This is what is going to put you on the path, your right path to success. I feel like it's the right kind of communication coming in. It's giving you that ambition. It's giving you that passion. It's giving you that drive. And then we got the Hermit underneath the 5 of Swords. And what's funny about this, is that it's like this person knows it all and they're trying to argue with you. And the best way that you can hold your space, because the Hermit reminds me of the Druid. Like if you look at both of them, they have their staffs. This one in this deck is an old man, but he's usually depicted as an old man. This one looks kind of old. Anyways, so that, young man, old man, whatever. This is about holding your space, knowing your truth and holding your space. Sometimes when somebody's coming at us with a know-it-all attitude, the best response is to not say anything at all, to know that you're right and to take the higher road and to walk away. And I feel like that's what they're telling you to do here. To walk away from this situation. This is a learning experience for you. I feel like some type of information is going to come in. it's like you're listening to a lot of different types of information. But it gets you motivated and gets you on this drive to get things done. Your advice is never judge another. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, I feel like they are the one in pile 2. All right? Don't judge them, because they, even though they're stuck, you know, dreaming about yesterday, stuck in that past, not wanting to leave that past, that's their comfort zone. Okay, yes, they're procrastinating, and yes, you can give them tips and tricks on how to move forward, and you can tell them everything that they need. Doesn't mean that they're going to do it. Okay, they might have their own interpersonal things going on that's prohibiting them from doing it. So never judge another, because you never know when you're going to be in that situation yourself. You might feel like you're growing up now, or you're hitting a higher level in your spiritual growth. If you're older, you're hitting a higher level in your spiritual growth. It's like you're going on to college in your spiritual growth, right? But then what happens is, like, you hit a certain plateau, and then it's like you can't go any higher. So you're like stuck in that one position, and then that becomes your past eventually, right? And then you might be the one that's stuck there in the past. And later on, they might be the one that is like 10, 20 steps ahead of you. So don't judge another about what position they are in their own spiritual growth, in their own physical growth, okay? Never judge another about that, because we all grow differently and at different rates, all right? This person might be going through a ton of stuff. The best way I'd say to reach this person is to ask this person, what is this person going through? What is this person going through? Because this person's going through something. All right? Okay, well, I hope that resonated with you, because this is good news. I mean, you're leveling up, man. So, yeah. If this resonated with you, please drop a comment below. Let me know how this resonates with you, and I will get back to you on it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your subscribes, and I am totally grateful for all of you. I'm just like so happy that, I took a week off because my energy stores were low, because Scorpio and Scorpio new moon kind of sucked a lot out of me. Yeah, so I took a week off and I didn't put up any videos, and then all of a sudden I like doubled my video. I was like, doubled my, what? So, thank you so much to whoever has subscribed to me. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. That's why I do this. All right. All right. Well, I will see you all in the November love videos. Bye.